Send it.
Hey there, my friend.
Hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Habla español, señorita.
All right. How's it going?
Do you know comprende español?
No comprende.
Yeah, me neither. I have no idea what I just said.
I know. And that's...
No, I do understand a little bit, you know. You know, you like when you're overseas, you're going in, like, into Spain, Italy, Rhoda. I don't know if you've been overseas, but you got to have just a little bit broken Espanol. Una Coca-Cola, por favor. Gracias. And if you say the word "donde está," that means, like, where do I go? Or "donde," I mean, how do I say? That's all you need to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you go like this. ¿Dónde está? Excuse me. ¿Cómo se dice? Which means, how do I say? ¿Cómo se dice truck in español? And then they'll tell you. That's how you learn. You don't. So you learn the words ¿cómo se dice or ¿dónde está? Where is? And ¿cómo se dice? Anyway, how's everything going tonight? You guys... Are we kicking Heine and taking names, or what are we doing here?
Bien.
We are, or we're not sure if we are.
Mucho bien.
Mucho bien.
Estamos muy bien.
Okay.
I'm tuned in. I'm just driving, so don't mind me.
Oh, no, there's no more driver licenses. They're done. Unless you are...
I heard that.
Yeah, unless you're engaged in commerce, it's up to you. You want a CDL versus a driver license. Driver license now is travel. You guys have a right. So that's where I got international travel rights, right? That's how I did that. That's how I did it. You know,
how do you get the international driver's ID or whatever? That's what ID is.
It's simple. Go to AAA. So I need an international driver permit.
Oh, okay.
It's foreign. Right, but you're not going to need to do this stuff anymore. Hey, guy, I think something wonderful has happened for everybody. Oh, listen, I got kicked off because nobody shares it, and then nobody likes. That's why everybody's like, "Hey, what happened to your call?" I go, "I don't know." Yeah, apparently we have to share it.
I don't know why. Last time, remember, it kept kicking me out.
No, I know I'm not. It's not me. Listen. I'm telling you right now.
I'm wondering why I couldn't figure it out, dude.
Me neither. Yeah, because people go, "Hey, did you kick?" No, I didn't remove you. That is weird. Yeah, but I think that might be, maybe because the information I'm getting out there is maybe just a little bit too hot or something. I don't know.
They don't want two educated minds communicating with each other.
Yeah, well, probably not. You know, I mean, hey, all your bills are pretty great. We're gonna try to, but no. What the last warning I got was the fact that it said nobody's liking and nobody's sharing. So I don't know what that means. TikTok is not my platform, but you know what I mean. I'm just trying to. But I keep coming back. I keep coming on back. Is what I do. I don't quit.
Yeah, Telegram is better.
Which one? Telegram. Yeah,
Telegram.
I think so. Yeah, it's easier platform to, you know what I mean? So there's no judges and juries there. I don't believe.
Yeah, you can right there. Nobody got to top nothing. You don't got to. You say whatever you want to say, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. So you're right. You're right. As a matter of fact, hi, how you doing there? Yeah, no, you know what? That's exactly correct. And by the way, I just started a brand new one for all of us. So I will share that if anybody's on Telegram. It's the same name, Elvis Joshua. Get on there, and I will. I'm going to invite you into a group. It's nothing like anything else because we go through what's called collateral assignments and everything. You know, you guys all have the ability to do everything with hang on now. See, this is what I'm talking about. Somebody's trying to get in. They won't let him in. I don't know.
Just real quick. Peace and love. So y'all, if you guys tap Elvis Green, like tap his where it says host, just hold that box down, and then it'll look like basically that's how you report the page, but don't report the page. Just send it out to everybody, like share it to everybody. That way you can mass share in a little bit of time.
Oh, all right. Well, all right. Can you say that again? Because I want to write it down because I don't know how to do that. Do it again.
Okay, so hold the host box.
Okay.
Hold on, Karma. I'm on the phone. Okay, so then go put send to, right? And you can send it to everybody. Even you, Elvis, you can do this if you just hold down the screen.
I'm trying to do it. I'm doing it right now as we're speaking.
Okay, cool. Just send it to everybody that's on your list, right? So it's like a mass share.
Okay, I think I'll get in it. I think we're getting there. Yeah, that way I don't get kicked off. Like we had a great call going and boom. They go, hey, you ended I didn't end the call. I don't know. It just said that, it literally said that people were not liking or that they weren't sharing. So
They just trying to find any reason to mess with you.
well, I bet. Hey, yeah, sure, that's me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people sitting home right now going, that boy got something right over there. He's doing something right. But anyway, I don't quit. I come back. But at least now, the people that were, like, reporting me for no reasons, I realized it were the gurus that were trying to manipulate other people. Yeah, that don't work for me. So now I learned who they are, and it's hard for me not to, to get rid of them, but I did. So I blocked them. I don't want to block anybody, but if you're going to keep disrupting calls and all that stuff, it's just not right. Come on, we're going to help each other here. We're here to share this information.
Yeah, and you know that what happened is some people don't like it because you're in charging nothing. You ain't telling nobody to do nothing.
Yeah, how much am I charging them? Like zero. I know they charge like a lot of money. I mean, if you had the ability to get somebody escaped from one of those escrow accounts, called the state whatever, and you got home free. I mean, how much would you? I bet there would be people willing to give you like large deposits. Well, guess what? I don't want one. How's that?
You got your own. That's the part sometimes I don't understand. Like, you got your own credits. Like why you want these Federal Reserve notes?
Right, and that's it. They don't know that, right? They're not there yet. That's okay. We're here. Hey, we're all here to help each other. I just, wow. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I think I'm just like, kind of like peeing in the rain. Your legs get a little wet or whatnot. But you know what? I look behind, and people are showing me all these results without me, just by listening to me. They don't have my help one-on-one. They're just doing it, and they're winning everything. So that's why I come right back on TikTok. Do I really want to be on here right now? Nope. So, hello? Hola, ¿cómo estás? What the heck is that? Yeah. Hey, you guys, by the way, did you see the new orders that were just written from Donald Trump?
No, what was it?
Doggy. You guys better take my email down so I can send it so we don't get kicked off. It's that is going to be under Emperor, EMPEROR, Brian, BRYAN, lowercase. And it's at gmail.com. I'll do it again. EMPEROR. Okay, E is the only uppercase. Everything else is lower. So Emperor, EMPEROR, and then it would be Brian, BRYAN at gmail.com. I'll send the brand new orders. Actually, it was the 29th.
2023.
Huh? No, these are brand new in 2025.
No, I'm talking about your email, Emperor Brian 2023. That's
is it? Oh, you know what? You could be right. Thank you.
I love you.
Damn, I don't email myself. She's right. Oh, God, for the love of sweet Jesus. Anyway,
I got your back.
I thank you. You're awesome. I love you, Purple. You're the cool dip. You know what I'm saying? The honey dip, cool dip. Anyway, so yeah, she's right. I'm sorry. I don't really. I usually have people running this stuff for me, telling me my email or wherever I'm going and stuff. But anyway, she's right. Now let me send you this. This is like hot off the table, And they're marching orders, and they're also. It's not like the Montopropria from the so-called Vatican.
I'll send you an email, and then and he's gonna say evolution.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine, because I want you guys to know this, because, man, no driver license, boom. And by the way, the driver license is a trust account, right? So if there's no more driver license, that means all the counting has to be returned back to you. What do you think it's worth? Just out of curiosity. Anybody?
11.5? 11.2?
Well, let's see. My court case is 2.4 billion. What do you think your driver license is worth? you guys can hear my language. You're gonna go, wait a minute. Is this real? It is real. So you were the trustee, whatever you got what year you got your driver license on? Did you ever get paid? No, you didn't.
30 years ago.
Whoa. Okay, so 1 year, one court case, 2.4 billion. Now use your imagination. How's that?
I don't even need that much.
Yeah, of course you don't need that much. That's what they're using. We don't let them use it anymore. They're parasites. I don't like parasites sucking off an olive branch.
Yeah,
you know. You could take that and you could go and help all the people that are homeless in the streets. How's that? Boom. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at everything. You know what I mean? So.
Well, do you really think they're gonna put that into your account like that? We're gonna have to climb it.
Oh yeah. Well, you might want to have a revocable private living trust account, and then maybe a holding company. But therefore, you could that's called asset protection. So if you guys are ever dealing with any accounts going forward, look up the word asset protection, right? So that nobody can pierce the veil to it. You get what I'm saying? There's no outstanding third parties think they have an interest in it. You guys get what I'm saying or no? Hopefully you do. Yep, that's right. Asset protection. So you'll look the what's asset protection? Boom. Well, look up. You want a revocable private living trust bank account. Living bank account. What's the difference? Come on. I'm giving this to you guys for free.
Interest bearing or not interest bearing?
No, it has nothing to do with interest bearing and non-interest bearing. We don't care. One's going to be a depository and one's going to be a depository. Remember, look, that's the guru's. Oh, you got to get a non-interest bearing account. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, because I went down all those roads too. And I don't blame it. Oh, you got to get a non-interest bearing account, really? For what? What's that mean? Oh, well, you got to have a special deposit. Well, what's a special deposit? No, you don't. What a bunch of crap.
A revocable private living trust.
Yes, right. And then you want to. Okay, a depository is a safekeeping. They're the trustees. We don't need special deposits and all the other crap that people are just shoving down our throats. You know why they're doing that? Because they don't want you guys to get there. That's why they're doing it. I'm telling you right now. Right. So, yeah, revocable private living trust banking account, which, by the way, being that you're not really good with trust law, just go to a wealth manager. Wealth manager. Write that down there, Purple. You're good at writing stuff down in the comments. Put down wealth manager.
Okay.
And you know why? Really, you guys are not accountants. I mean, are you? You the underwriters? I didn't realize you guys are the comptrollers and underwriters. You're gonna fill out all those IRS forms? Really? God, you guys are really good. Dang. How come I don't fill one out? Life is but a dream. I make them the responsible party to fill them out. Correct? You guys get what I'm saying here? You're gonna go, whoa. Are you saying we're not supposed to be out there pretending that we're a CPS qualified accountant to fill out all these IRS forms? And you guys already knew that everything was in perfection. You don't even need me to say that. I mean, you got to do the 1040 sandwich, W-2, and why? Report the taxes. Have a nice day. There you go. I mean, it can't be. Is it really that simple? Yes, it is. You guys want to be an accounting experts? Well, go ahead. Become an accounting expert. Why would I want to write anything on one of those IRS forms where I have to be a liable party? That's how I started separating myself, and I got free because I said, wait a minute, I don't really know how to fill these forms out. Oh, am I the lender? Am I the borrower? Are you guys like qualified underwriters, comptrollers over your account? No, you have them. Why you're not using them? What's that?
What form would you use to report that, the taxes?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, brother.
What form would you use to report the taxes?
Look,
How do you report the taxes?
You never report forms. What you report is source documents. So let's say somebody created an indictment, one of these third-party wannabe debt collectors called a court of, or tax of, or county of. They create these little financial security agreements. Is that not the document that you should report? Yes, it is. Is it a form? No. There is no forms to report. Forms are for people that are liable. You guys is to report documents where somebody created a security against your name. You got a marriage divorce decree? Maybe you should report that. I'm just saying. Maybe, I mean, is that an IRS form when you got a marriage divorce decree? Hey, you got a DWI. Hold on, watch this. You got a DWI with an indictment. What do you do? Is that an IRS form? Nope. What do? Reports the source document, and guess what? Remember, you're tax exempt. If you're not going to be tax exempt if you don't report. Though, I'll promise you, you're going to be the liable taxpayer. Get it? Hey, listen.
Mint. I get it. The mint factory. No.
Yeah. Hey, look at. Oh, I'm going to become the CPA with. I'm going to fill out my own IRS forms and blah 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 blah. No. Somebody created a what? Some kind of security on that named estate. Report it. Well, what form do I report it? No. Somebody created it. Get it. What you want to try to do is get it certified. If they won't, don't big deal. Because we'll pull the CUSIP financial transaction in it. You'll use that document and report the taxes. How do you report? What form do we report? The form that you're going to report is the actual indictment, the tax, CPS charges, whatever you got. That's the form. I guess I probably didn't do a really good job explaining that, but you don't do IRS forms. That's not your job. You're not the comptroller or the withholding agents, guys. Hey, if somebody creates a piece of paper, take that piece of paper and report it. How's that? Maybe that's probably easier and stuff. But
Sign on the back.
Yeah, well, hey, if you want to sign it on the front
page or on the back,
you always do it. Accept for value, return for value. Accept it on the front, return for value back who you paying it to. Boom, Department of Treasury. Boom. Why? Transferring the rights, titles, and interest, you have no liabilities. Why? Because you reported the tax. If you're holding a liability to become a taxpayer, therefore you're responsible. That hot potato is in your lap, you become a trustee and a fiduciary, therefore you're liable as a taxpayer. I mean, this is simple. You guys get how simple this is. I'll give it to you that you're going to go, oh my God. So you're saying that somebody creates some paperwork and whatever, and then in front of it, and they give it to me, and they're creating all these name security. My only obligation is to report it. There you go. So you got to, hey, I don't want to get kicked off, so make sure you guys keep tapping or sharing, because I'll guarantee you what I'm going to say. They're going to probably, somebody going to, gurus, they don't want us. All the gurus, by the way, they don't want me talking like this. I'm going to tell you why, because they don't get it, and they don't know. You know what I mean? They don't know the difference between incorporated and unincorporated person is. And I notice they creep on my call under different names, and then they kick me off. And so that you guys don't get the information. And they do that because they can't figure out what I'm talking about, and they want to keep their lights on. They want to figure out how to pay that car insurance, which you don't need any of it, right? So that's what they want to be quiet. They want to shut me down. So it's your guys' job to make sure anybody around me is, they're not a good people. Tell me so I can get them off. You know what I mean? Because it's wrong. And I get everybody wants to be the one. I don't even want to be the one if you really want to get into it. Okay? I'm only doing this out of love.
Yeah, definitely not.
Huh? No, I'm just being honest. Like, I don't do this. Like, I don't want to just be
Yeah, report that.
you know, I want you guys to go change the world. I don't want to be one, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, I want to be the anonymous one, but sometimes you got to put yourself on the chopping block and whatnot. You get what I'm saying? So it's up to you guys to do it. You know what I mean? But you guys got to know if somebody's creeping in. If they're not good people, they say this guy's not really good. And what they do is I noticed they've come in under different names lately, and then they steal my information, and then they report me for hate speech. How you get a hate speech on doing a financial transaction? That is absolutely unbelievable. Hate speech. What? Of course, I do an appeal right away because I'm getting smarter with TikTok. Not actually closed. I don't know what that means, but anyway. Oh, we have 50 people. Think about this.
Is the first time you're talking about this scheme?
Yeah, you're breaking up right on my end. I heard something about apostille or something. Is that what you said, brother? I'm sorry. I couldn't really hear everything. Anyway.
So the front is the public and the back is the private.
Correct. Absolutely. 1,000. But the front in the public would be a Social Security card, not a check account, not a draft. So let's get that right. I mean, I just want to make sure everybody gets that. You guys all have what's called exemption, which means everything is free and clear, right? The obligation to satisfy any debt belongs to the United States, right? Title 12, USC 411, 31, 31, 20C, Title 18, USC 8, HCR 48, 42. Right, I mean, it is, it says over and over and over again, all obligations belong to the United States. The problem is when you're dealing with going into courts and stuff, they don't have any contractual agreements with the United States. The only thing they can ever get is your signature. Once they get your signature, now you're contractually agreed to them because you gave them the power of attorney, right? And they go into your accounting. How do they go into my accounting? You gave them your signature. And then they're under their deeds of trust as third-party wannabe debt collectors. They go through the SS-89 because that is the grace, and you granted them the power of attorney by signing anything. Driver license, marriage certificate, credit cards. You guys sign it, and boom, you gave away your power of attorney. I mean, it's really not that hard. This shit's kind of actually simple to do. That's how I got free people. Now, come on now. Hey,
Hey, bud. How's it going, brother?
How are you? Who am I speaking with? Star?
JR, Starman.
Yeah, I love you, man. You. We like me and you. You know that.
I had a question for you. So I know I know you like to speak your mind, bro, and I do too. And do have a
I got a brand new page. I want to give everybody so we don't get displaced from each other, because I think it's really important you guys learn this stuff. How I did things, you take it, you can grow from it. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I love how you can speak your mind and not have to be afraid. I don't want to touch this or say that. Yeah,
even like right now, I'm like, okay, can I say this or what do I do? What happened to freedom of speech? So
there's more free speech there.
Yeah, there is, and we just developed it like 45 minutes ago because I said, look. I can't keep getting kicked off and all this because all I'm doing is wasting my time. Appeal. And the sad thing is a lot of people around us are the ones getting us kicked off, just so you know.
So what's your Telegram?
Same thing. Same thing as my name. Hey, okay. Let me see if I can grab it real quick.
I got you. I said it already.
All right. Yeah.
It's Elvis Yashova. The minute you put Elvis,
He's got like one bar signal. That's probably why you're. Yeah, he'll. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's Elvis Yashua.
Yeah, W-A-S. Yashaway.
Elvis Doc Yashaway.
Jesus, right?
Okay.
So let me. I don't even know how to enter it. All right, hang on.
You got this picture.
Okay.
You got this.
No, okay. So, all right, yeah, you just hit me up there. I just called my credits back altogether. There you go. That's what you got when you do that. When you call your credits back, you zeroed out your accounting. You're allowing other people to hold credits, and that's why they liquidate, monetize, and bifurcate it, and they hold it forever, indefinitely, including like all your parents or states, right? They're holding all these credits because they never called them in. Get it?
No one
Look,
does.
you can't call.
But now we do.
You can't call debit in, but you can only call credits in. Boom. What's debit? Debit is an asset. That's why Donald Trump. I love debits. I love debt. Debt and debit, right? Right. And so debt is the Father in heaven. Boop, creates what? The credit lands on Mother Earth, and then Mother Earth goes, "Hey, we got to return back to the source." So she says, "Credit to debit." Boom. The mother returns it to the father. That's just the way the system works, guys. Okay, there's a matriarch and patriarch system that, not to get deep into religion, because I don't like to do that, because that's where we lose everybody. So, anyway, I see. Why do people that get on here, they get kicked off? I have no idea why you get kicked off, young lady. I'm sorry.
Question for you, Elvis. So what, you would report that to the Department of Physical Services in Pennsylvania? Or U.S. Department of Treasury?
You would pre-fund the backside of that Social Security card, which is empty because you haven't been using it. You guys have been using the public form of it everywhere you go. You got married, you got a high school diploma, you got a driver license, you got licenses and college degrees and all that stuff. That's all public. Get it? So you report what? The backside. After you pre-fund it, you remember silver, copper, and gold passes title, right? The sun comes up, it comes up in silver, then it goes into copper, and when it goes down at night, it always goes into gold. I learned that by sun gazing, so I knew that. So I went a lot to that, actually. All public bonds, DOT. Right, Department of Treasuries. Yeah, that's correct. You guys have full faith and credit. It doesn't matter if you authenticate a birth certificate. What's big deal? It just tells you have full faith and credit. You know what I'm saying? So is that necessary? No, unless you're going overseas. Why? If you're going to go overseas and try to set up international banking, you might want to have an authenticated birth certificate. Here in the States, that's a bunch of BS. Everybody tells you have to do. It's already been done with that registered security called a certificate of live birth. Get it? Why would you have to go and authenticate it when they already gave you, and it tells you right there, here's your birth certificate, and then, of course, the county says this is a true and correct copy. Okay? So all that stuff is misinformation, and that's what they do to you guys because they don't want you guys to know what you are, who you are. That's how it works. You know what I mean? Just slow you down, slow your roll so you don't get it. And then, of course, you get now in between that, you get all the gurus thinking they know, and then they slow you guys down even more. But like me, that's how I lost everything in my house. Listen to the gurus. 1099A for the abandonment. Oh, gee, I'm right on like a bum on a bologna sandwich. Yeah, I lost my house so fast the hounds couldn't catch me. If you want to listen to the gurus, go for it, Joe. Why are you filling out IRS forms when that is not your obligation? Your obligation is to report. Period. Somebody been using my crap. Report it. What do you report it to? Department of Treasury. There you go. What form do I need? I need the mortgage because the mortgage is a prima facie evidence. Give me the mortgage agreement. So there's your form. That's what you send in. Okay? You don't use their form. And you do a little letter of forgiveness in the beginning. You might want to.
They send the original or a copy because you.
I'm sorry. Say that again. I apologize. I couldn't hear you, brother.
Original or a copy because they will not give you the original.
Yeah, well, it don't even matter because
the original. So
right. It's nice to get them to certify. It does not matter because if they F the original, because they won't give it. They're gonna make it very difficult unless you did a subpoena with a state district DA office. Who cares? Get the number. Once you get the number, you can report the original because they'll go find it themselves. Get it? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to get a certified copy of the original warrant. Oh, I got it. I say get it certified because why? Now you got double dipping. You can get not only the QSIP number, but now you got another security. And guess what? You get paid not once but twice. That's why I would say get this. But do you need it?
Where
No.
do you get
Well, you can
get certified? Okay.
What certified? That's free. That's what you talking about. Traffic ticket.
Say if you decide to get the mortgage agreement and you said
Right.
it's a bonus to go ahead and get it certified.
Correct.
So how do you go about doing that?
Oh, because you would simply, you tell the company, that mortgage broker or whatever, I need to get a certified copy of the original contract. Because, it's weird, I didn't get one. And by the way, the title, watch this. The title insurance company gave you what's called a warranty deed, right? They were going to guarantee you that there was no clouded titles, right? Would you agree with that? Yes or no? Now, what they forgot to tell you was that the county created what's called a levy before on the private side. So a levy allowed them to go ahead and put a loan on your property. So you thought that with that warranty deed, you think it's free and clear, right? Well, guess what? The county already put a loan on it, and it's called a levy. That means what? The title insurance company is responsible for selling you what's called junk title. But see, no one's ever told anybody about that. Remember, doesn't the title insurance company make sure the property is free and clear before they sell it? Yes, 1,000%. That's when I was doing my allodial land patents and all my list pendants against the properties back in my day when I was doing, merger and extinguishment titles.
Yep.
I never knew.
The allodial title is where it's at. That's where it comes yours. Completely.
Well, yeah. The allodial title is where it's at because you go back and get the original allodial, the plat map. But the problem is, even if you got that, right, and then you turn, I had a girl, when I got done doing it, it's called fee. These are words you should be writing down. Leasehold estate, freehold estate, and then fee simple absolute. If you're going into land, mineral rights, and stuff like that.
Okay. All right.
Look it up. Look up leasehold.
Just go a little slower and say it one more time.
I know. I'm sorry about that. I got a lot of energy. Well, I'm kind of running out a little bit. I've been up, let's say about 13 hours, but I'm still trying. Yeah, it's called fee simple absolute, right? And you said allodial. Allodial means free and clear. It means fee simple absolute, right? And by the way, you can't put the words fee simple absolute on a document in the county of, you know what? They're going to make you remove it. They want you to remove that. You can show them a allodial land patent all you want. But if you had the words fee simple absolute, that means, so check it out. So I had this one girl, they go, oh shit, you're going to own 3 counties. I'm good. Yeah, absolutely. She's going to own 3 counties.
Free, absolutely, I will.
Well, this girl, she didn't have the gonads, so to speak, as I had. You get what I'm saying? So I said, I go, what does she need to take off that document? She goes, she got to get rid of the words fee, simple, absolute. Oh, no shit. With a allodial land patent, she had to get rid of those words. Now, you should be really thinking about what I just said, you guys. She owned 3 counties, but she had to get rid of the word fee, simple, absolute, and a allodial land patent. Wonder why that would be. Well, maybe if you look up the word freehold estate and leasehold estate with that terminology, maybe you would figure out things. Give me? Yeah, I know. Trust me. That poor girl, she all the attorneys calling her, everybody else, she got so scared. Why are you so scared? What do you like? They have no contracts with you. You think the county has a contract with you? Nope. You got a prosecutor has a contract with you? The sheriff department? Wait a minute.
Nope.
Are you saying the governor, the sheriff department, the state district attorney, not one has a contract with you? And you're complying and just giving up your kids, your cars, your houses, your rights, titles, and interests, and not one has a bona fide contract under 8 elements under CFR 2-212.5? What are you saying that the county that creates the taxes, there's no contract with you? Nope. So we just give it away, and give it away now. You never once thought, hey, do I I want to see a bona fide contract with lawful consideration between two equal parties. No, instead you just let them come in, take your kids. You let them come in and take your car. Third party interveners too, by the way, which is going to be like a repo guy. You got no contract with him either. I'm here for the bank. I'm here for the county. They just grab all your shit and steal it. Right? Well, I think all that's changed as of 27th of last month. I got a document that was written by Donald Trump to me, and I'm going to send to all you guys. If one of you get my email, I'm going to show you something. I think you guys don't have to know what we're talking about right now. How's that? Because you can't. Look at. You can't take a house that's $250,000 in equity for $14,000 in property tax. What happens to the other portion of that money? The county would have to balance out their book, and they have to stroke a check off and give you equity from it, right? But they're not doing that. They're just keeping it. And I'm just letting you guys know something has changed. Trust me. Because if you guys...
I will send you my email.
Hey, Jay, check it out. It's changed because you guys are at least listening and at least trying. That's why. That's why the banks, had to become Basel III compliant and all that crap. They can't come in here. Yeah. They can't just come in here and just take your house, your kids, your car, your dogs. Code enforcement can't. You know what I mean? Take your horse.
No, it's illegal as shit.
Come on, man. They got no. Anybody tell me you got a contract code enforcement? No. You got a contract with municipalities, city banks? No. What do you got a contract? You got no contracts, zero. They just come in there, as an authority figure to presumption, assumption of law. That's why they don't like me, because I shut all their courts down. Yes, I do. And I make all their prosecutors pay for the court cases. Just like, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm doing it for you guys to learn, to listen, and go and do it, And the good news is it's just not guys like me doing it. There's a lot of...
I always find that weird.
Huh? Yeah, I mean, you got no contract with anybody. You ain't got a contract with the post office. What's weird?
Yeah.
What's weird? Yeah.
Yeah, when you go ahead and you buy a car, and they say $3,000, you pay about $4,000, and then the economy goes by, you are able to pay it. They come out with they keep the car, keep the loan that you give them. Wouldn't you think it's weird? Yeah, but wouldn't you think it would be weird, like a repo guy shows up, right? Backs his vehicle up. You don't even know. He's a complete stranger. He said the bank sent me here. Okay, that's awesome. So you got I don't know you from Tom, Dick, and Harry. How you back into my private property, hook up to my collateral assignments, and then all of a sudden you're going to drag it out because you got a piece of paper that says I owe a debt. And by the way, the debt was already satisfied when you put the signature on it. Come on, people. Let's rise up. That's not a breakdown. Come on. And the guy gets to show up as a third-party debt collector? Hey, I got a piece of paper from the bank of... Really? Let me see the forensic audit. Let me see the forensic audit where I am the freaking borrower and they are, okay, and they become the lender. No, you guys are always the lender, and that's how you win everything. You win anything and everything because you always are the lender. How do you think I shut down court cases? How do you think I get everybody home out of these escrow accounts? Hey, you're a lender to the borrower. Let's take a look at the forensic audit real quick, if you don't mind. What's that secondary CUSA number on that court case? Boom. Hey, bank of. Hey, just take a little peek at the lender versus the borrower capacity real quick. Boom. You guys are always the lender. Always, and I mean always the lender. Do you want to be the borrower? Sure. The trustee goes to jail, right? So everybody who's sitting in one of these escrow accounts because of a writ of execution by law, so-called sheriff, you guys got a contract with the sheriff department? Are you guys getting paid from DMV? Are you guys getting paid from the department, from the sheriff department, the police officer? Are you guys getting paid from the county of, the city of? You guys got a check from them? I don't know. Did you got one? I don't recall getting one.
When he said boom.
Maybe you guys got one. I don't know. I'm just like, I like to zero out my account. You're gonna make you're gonna make me the trustee and fiduciary. Could you please show me the accounting? Because I don't remember getting a single nickel for anything that I've had to do. You guys got driver license. Where is your check to become a driver? Where is it? They're making money on you.
Yeah.
Where's your check though as a trustee? Because you're driving. We know that you're actually traveling, but they got you driving. Where is your check? They have to balance out their accounting. Well, guess what? That's all been taken care of. There is no more driver license anymore, guys. It's done because of people like you. Okay, it's over.
Cool. When will that be implemented?
It's already is, and then that's the document I'm going to send you from Donald Trump.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I want to show you guys stuff. I just want to get kicked. I didn't want to get kicked off here. That's the only thing. I get kicked off. It seems like, but yeah, if you guys could like keep sharing, please, or whatever. What do you got to tap the screen or something? You could do that.
Tap and share. Yeah.
Swift, can you bring her daughter home or his daughter home?
Whose daughter?
Swift. Wilkes.
Absolutely. It's so simple. Where's the contract? Boom. Now what you do now, especially what's going on right now for you guys, listen, something benevolent has happened for you guys because you guys are the ones that are out there doing this stuff. You guys are the ones out there trying to make a change. And guess what? That pressure got too big for them. And, it's benevolent. You guys are very benevolent. You're very spiritual. So guess what? Yeah, I'm not sure. CPS or somebody got her daughter, or I don't know what's going on with her. Anyway, I get them all home. Listen to me, I get them all back. I teach you guys, so I haven't got to be the only one exhausted every single day and night. Okay, that's how that works. You guys got to get up there and do it too. Just don't make me the one. You know what I mean? So I'm giving you the information now. You take it and do what you want with it. Whatever's inside your body.
When I get my interest.
Well, you should zero out.
When I get my interest.
Well, you got to zero it out.
Yep, when I get that all back.
Right, so somebody took
I got to take at least a month off, bro.
What's that?
And come up to Alaska.
Off to Alaska. Yeah. I'm trying to take some time off. Hey, really?
When you do, let me know.
It's very, it's all right. Imagine going to bed knowing you can win everything, and you go to bed, you got to wake up, and there's people, you got to go back in, you got to try. You know what I'm saying? I get it. There's so much misinformation out there from people. It's so simple. These people don't have a contract.
I know it's
right, and then you report.
And it's more on the public side than anything on the private.
Yeah, but we're banning securities in the public side, right? We're allowing people to utilize the account. CPS, when they come in, hi, CPS, yeah, we're just going to check the rooms out real quick, if you don't mind. I'm sorry, who are you to creep in my crib? I don't have a contract for you to creep in my crib. Oh, we got a police officer here. Oh, it's official. Oh, great. You got a delegation of authority, Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17? Nope. All right, have a nice day. You don't have it. U.S. Marshals show up. Hey, you got delegation of authority? Nope. Have a nice day. Who's got the authority to walk into your home? Ready? No one. Unless you believe I do. I'll tell you what. I'll create a brand new shiny badge. Shiniest one you guys need to see. I'll beat on your door. Are you going to let me in? I'll tell you that I'm part of the church of something, blah, 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 boom, and I have the number one authority to come in your home. Are you going to let me in? You remember the movie Poltergeist when he goes and they're knocking on the door? Hey, can I come in? Now, you don't let nobody in your world. Listen to me. You're the sovereigns. You're the living. What they need is for you to perform because they know they can't. Get it? I'll tell you, when you guys get what I'm talking about and you see what happened, the marching orders that Donald Trump just produced on the 27th of last month, you're going to go, this guy's the real deal. Yes, I am the real deal. Okay? I've already done it. I already did it before Donald Trump did it. Okay? I was just out there trying to help. So it's up to you guys now to do it. Right. You don't let anybody ever beats on your door. I taught my family, you go to a window. Hey, something I can help you with? Dad, we got a search warrant.
Okay, great. Can I see the search warrant? Oh, I'm so sorry. That search warrant was supposed to be described by the crime the committed on Article 3 magistrate, independent from a tribunal, but there was supposed to be a notarized sworn affidavit attached to it with probable cause. I don't see it. And I gotta go, oh, fuck me. That motherfucker knows too much. Wait a minute, so you got a little piece of paper? Yeah, right here's your search warrant. They just roll over. Is there a notarized sworn affidavit by an Article 3 magistrate, independent from the tribunal, that has a probable cause? Because that's a notarized affidavit. Therefore, watch this. Let me ask you this question. A notarized sworn affidavit under Article 3 judge. You got a contract with the Article 3 judge? Anybody? You believe you do? You don't. What judge here on earth do you think you have a notarized obligation to perform under? Ready? Zero. That's them. They're the ones that have the obligation to perform under Article 3 because they took an oath to the Constitution. Get it? Hey, yeah, we got a search warrant. Yeah. A judge ordered. Oh, God, I must have a contract with him. My goodness, I didn't know. Can I see that contract between me and him real quick? There is none. There is none. There's no contract. You let them take your cars, your kids, your homes, your taxes, your property, everything you work for. There ain't one ever bona fide contract to steal anything from you. But we just do, yeah, got to search. Oh, search. Oh, shit. My goodness gracious, that must be real. Really? What? Really? Well, hey, what court of competent jurisdiction right now, any of you, that you have the obligation to perform in? Tell me it. There ain't one. Do you guys get what I'm saying? You would have to have a contract with a master chancery court. You would have to have a contract under a common law jurisdiction. You would have to have a contract and all these people. They're none of them. There ain't no building, no person walks the face of the earth that you have a contract with. But you know what? They show up these secondary subsidiaries called policy enforcement agents. Boom, boom. Oh, we got a contract. Oh, you do? Oh, yeah. We got a search warrant. Great. Let me see it because I want to see a bona fide contract between me and the state of, and the county of, and the court of, and you, mother effer, who's doing the little proof of service. I want to see the contract. You guys are being hook-winked. There is no contract written on earth between you and man. Get it?
Report their bonds.
Listen, if you believe, I tell you what, I'll dress up. If you guys want me, I'll beat on your door tonight if you want me to, with a shiny badge. Are you gonna bend to a wounded knee and say, "Hey, I'm so sorry. How much do I owe you? How much money do I have to pay you?"
We should come up with our own badge.
You do have your own badge.
We should come up with our own badge.
You know,
People's badge.
Yeah, what is the people's badge?
Somebody said, how do you report?
You walk as an ambassadors for Christ because you are the living. You're the unincorporated. They need you to go into their incorporation so they can charge your accounts. They can steal your children. They can give you insurance. They can give you a driver license. That's what they need to do so they can steal everything from you. Get it?
A private asset badge.
Right. You want to have this guy. Hey, asset protection.
There you go.
Watch this.
Asset Protection Agency.
Hey, well, watch this. Asset Protection Agency is what? It's the covenant of God. You're an ambassador. That's my asset protection. Hey, are you going to be in my unincorporated living natural person? I'm unincorporated. Let's go. You got permission to be here? Why? I'm the living. You're the dead. If you have permission to be here, let's rock and roll. Show me it. There is none. Look at all these little, I'm just doing my job kind of people. They come and they gather up all your children and they steal your tractor or whatever, your cars because you couldn't make the final payment. Those are people. I'm just doing my job. Well, let me tell you something. They're the ones who are robbing the brothers and sisters because without them, they could never take your car, your kids, or your home, or put you in incarceration. Hey, I'm just a gatekeeper here. I'm a guard at the such and such. You're just doing your job, really. You're incarcerating your brothers and sisters. They can't even get a fair and meaningful trial because there is no trial. Because their laws are written on their heart. You are enforcing man-written rules and regulations. You guys are the covenant of God. And let me just tell you something. You remember this. Beware of the pale white horse. Why is that? Who sits upon him is death. There's 4 horsemen. And guess what? That's us. That is us. When we get pissed off enough, guess what? Beware of the pale white horse. Who sits upon him is death. What does that mean? You can keep stealing my kids, beating me up, taking my kids, falsely incarcerating my brothers and sisters because they property tax or they, God forbid, they weren't able to pay child support for that company with child support doesn't even have congressional charters. We're allowing it over and over. You got your brothers and sisters trying to pay child support. They're working extra jobs. And these people keep stealing. You keep working. Well, it's done. It's over now. Just like, it's over. Okay? Because of people like us. Okay? Yeah. Trust me. You think I'm kidding? You watch what's about to happen. That's why you see all the UFOs and everything all over the place right now.
Mm-hmm. Things are really changing.
Well, because that's called full disclosure. Correct.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Hey, how do you go in some woman's house and then steal their offspring and say, hey, we're going to come in and we're going to, and then they soliciting these children all over the world. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. Hey, this is your watch. This ain't just mine, guys.
Yeah, it's all wrong.
It's beyond wrong. And guess what? I've been kicking so much, you know what? Yes, I have.
Good.
I get everything back. So I'm very proud of the stuff that I'm doing, but you guys also are part of that. So I really appreciate people like you. Like, you wouldn't even be on a call right now listening to me. You could go watch the football game or whatever. Is it Sunday or something? A football?
It's over. It was lame.
Who won the game?
No, I don't watch football.
It wasn't like a fair. It wasn't fair.
but who won it?
Eagles.
Huh?
Eagles.
Eagles won it. Okay, nice. Yeah. You know, I haven't. It what? Say again? Sorry.
Yes, because they followed the script.
Right. They got to get us. You know what that's called? That's called the sleight of hand. Watch over here. Watch politics. Democrat, Republican. Watch. As they're stealing all your accounting. Just letting you know. That's how it works, guys.
I don't watch that. I don't have time for that. I'll be reading.
Listen, you know what? I got like 7 TVs in this RV. You know, I've never even turned one on in 6 years. Not one time did I turn a TV on. Not serious. I'm being completely honest. Yeah, because I watched what happened. People getting pulled over like with these policy enforcement agents. Everything is changing, guys. The driver license is no longer something of concern. That's where the majority of people now they're going after these courts that are these courts are not courts of competent jurisdiction. There's nobody who can invite you into one of the courts unless you got a contract with them. Get me? I'm just telling you. If you're in the military, though, you took your okay, yeah, you can go into a maritime admiralty court because you're in the military. You raise your right hand. Okay? If you're a policy enforcement, yes, you can go into those. You guys are sovereigns. Look, they can never bring you in there. You guys have full faith and credit. Everything, but you didn't know that. So you're trying to act as a holder, as a taxpayer, when you were tax exempt the whole effing time. You get what I'm saying? For the love of sweet Jesus. But you know, it's all changed. It's changed, guys. Listen to me. It's changed. Look up. Go outside tonight before you go to bed. Go look up the stars a little bit. Why? You're going to get that energy into you. Right? They just don't walk around looking down, watching TV, listen to me. Go outside. I dare you. Look up at the sky for like 10 seconds before you go to bed. Boom! You just exposed yourself before the greatest energy in the world, which is your God, your protector.
But see, we don't look up. We don't go outside. We don't look up. We don't do that. We're busy working. We're busy looking at paper. We're busy and we're trying to fight, Go outside and just take a moment for a second, even 10 seconds. Do it.
A lot of people in the city can't see the stars like I can.
No, I believe that. I believe that.
You know, when you're not going around the city, you can't see the stars.
Don't brag.
Just getting on the outskirts of your city, you can't.
You know about the birth certificates, right?
Yeah.
Hang on. Talking to me? Hang on one second.
What about them?
Well, I got a question for him. Let me wait for him to get.
Okay, I'm sorry. You said you have a question about what?
For you on the birth certificate.
Sure, go ahead.
In 2004, they gave me a smaller birth certificate with no weight on it, and on the back was a red number.
Right.
Okay. Then in 2010, my birth certificate was with a red number on the front, but it showed weight in LBS, lowercase.
Right. And
now,
go ahead.
Now it shows, the newest one shows all capital. I'm a junior, so my last digit is a lowercase r, and it's got the weight.
Well, hold on. So you got a birth certificate, all of a sudden it changed, now you're saying it changed again?
Yes, sir. And now the letters are black. The numbers are black on the bottom. And there's no dashes in between.
So in the beginning, it came the certificate of live birth, and the other one was called one is called the long form, and the other one's called a short form birth certificate. Now, I don't know what you did, but you're saying they gave you a different birth certificate, right?
Well, no, the one I have in 04 has no weight on it at all, and the red numbers on the back.
Okay.
Okay.
So the weight represents. It doesn't really matter. I know a lot of people say the baby is weighed and then it goes into gold and all that, but all that is meaningless. Just so you know. All that. Okay, watch this.
They changed it 3 different times on me.
Yeah, they're doing that because you guys are getting smarter. That's why. Okay, so when I used to get birth certificates, I got 20 of them. See, you can only lose 10 Social Security cards in your lifetime. Get it? So what they're doing is knowing that you guys are studying and learning. And what they're doing is they're trying to turn it a little bit so that you guys don't get it. It does not fucking matter. All those birth certificates has an indication of interest. That's it. So, if somebody say, well, hey, where's your title to the car? You want to show it to me? Oh, they're trying to change the title a little bit so you guys get confused. Don't be confused. That belongs to you as what? The beneficiary of that birth certificate. You have no obligation to be a trustee and fiduciary. They do. Right? So what they want you to believe is that you become the trustee, but they are literally the ones that are comptrollers over that, underwriter, meaning the responsible party, because they have to be the custodian and caretaker over you. Don't matter if you accepted it or you didn't accept it, all that shit, all the gurus, they misconstruing all kinds of shit. You don't need to do nothing. They gotta have a way to charge that account. I don't care if you take that birth certificate, turn it around, numbers inside, numbers outside, doesn't matter. It's always the same thing. If you look at a birth certificate, watch this. On a municipal level, guess what? They charge your account, it's one way. Watch this. State level, mine was backwards, then going forward. Last name, then first name, and then my middle name. Boom. Federal level, boom. Switched it again. They charge that name through 3 different versions of it. Why? Because they all believe in the rights, titles, and interest to that. That's how they separate. So if you went to jail on the state level and then all of a sudden they put you on the federal level, now they charge that accounting differently. DMV will charge a municipal level, right? They got their own, right? Barely your name with one middle name and boom. Your name has several different versions to it, and they're using it. That's what you're going through, brother.
I mean, without looking at your documents. I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, no, I'm the same guy. I talked to you last week about what they did with the Social Security card. Remember, I was talking to you about how that one of my cards are black on the back, and then the rest of them are red.
Yeah, well, that's unusual, but just, what's the difference between red and black, right? That'd be the first thing I'd be thinking. If you look at anybody when you get a certified copy of a court case, ready? It would be black and white, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to have red in it, right? And so what they doing, they tricking us. It does not matter. So watch this. I went through all that shit that you're talking about. Here's what I do. I just report the taxes and let other people get it. That's how you do it. You look at you. You are definitely not in a forensic audit on a contract. You're not one of those guys. Your only job was to report it.
So when they did that, I would have took that so-called indictment, whatever it was, and I report it. Let them deal with it. Because why? Somebody's using that name without having your express written and or implied consent to do so. I don't give a shit if he's blue, red, yellow, green, and purple. Why? I don't know. You want to create securities unbeknownst to me without having my express written implied consent? Oh, got red, green, blue, red, black, and white. I don't give a flying rat's ass. I'm reporting it. Why? I have no obligations. They're not mine. They're of the United States. So if you want to get it really deep into that, okay, can you explain? No, because they all accept different versions of it. The state level, the county level, right? You go to county level, it's municipality, state, and then it goes all the way up to federal level. So they all think they have rights, titles, and interest to it. Who cares?
Report it.
That's why I got free. Hey, you think I'm going to become like a forensic
audit? Okay, you got to put my stamp over here. I got to get this. Oh, I got to have I got to put the date, time. No, report it. What are you trying to be like the greatest withholding agent? Just report the fucking thing. If somebody gives you a document, report the damn thing. See what happens. Get me? Okay. And look, how easy is this? You guys, what happens is we believe we have to go out and correct the record, right? Don't you guys, right? All of it.
Right.
Oh, you gotta have new status, nationality, ethnicity. Oh, I do? Why? Well, if I gotta have all that, how do they use it? How do they put me in prison?
How do I invite you? I don't see a
predator. They didn't get no nationality, no status. How the hell they get it? How did they get to utilize me and stick me in a cage? They didn't do shit. Wouldn't matter if it was green, purple, red, or yellow, and you gotta have this thing over here. And how do they get to use it?
Let me ask you a question. Now, they'll pull all the credits to a zero. Should I bankrupt it?
What's that?
Pull all the credits to a zero. Should I just put it into a bankruptcy? A federal bankruptcy?
I'm sorry, I can't really hear you. You said, how do I report it?
To pull all the credits together and zero them out, should I go to a federal bankruptcy, a U.S. bankruptcy court?
No, you don't need to look at that. You're not doing any Series 7 liquidation or 13. Bro, when you report those taxes to where they are, they got to give you back to the Department of Treasury with those source documents, the one you're talking about, with the red, blue, whatever they are. When you send them in, guess what they got to give you? Federally back assets and credits. You look at when you report it to the United States, now they can become the transfer company for you, because that's what they are. They're waiting for you, and what they do, then you're gonna go through that, you're gonna go through that holding company, the warehouse, okay, and then boom, it's gonna come back into your account. And then I would recommend at that point, because you're gonna get real assets of credit. Now you might want to become that of living, like maybe a private, a revocable living trust. And then what do? You might want to transfer the credits into what? A holding company. So what's the difference between a foundation and a parsonage? Right? You got to look how the rich live. See. What they're doing is utilizing your account. You report the taxes on them. Any of these third-party wannabe debt collectors, I don't care if it's yellow, blue, green, whatever they're doing, report it. Why? You have full faith and credit backed by the United States. Say, but we're not reporting the taxes, and that's how we get to go into holding companies, and that's how they get to steal our children and take our property because we're not reporting it. They are.
Right.
They're
they have
reporting
the
it
form,
on you.
Right, so they have the form, the 3949 and 211, right? So I
that's a
filled them out.
whistleblower stuff. No, you don't even need to do that. That's what I'm talking about.
Take it back.
I know, but look at, you're only reporting it. Look at, when you do a whistleblower, right? All you know, oh, hey, I think somebody might have been utilizing my accounting. Well, I have my, no, you take their source documents and you send it to what? Okay, whistleblower is the public side of the accounting because we don't know what to do. But if we know what to do with the private side of the accounting, bang, you're going to go ahead and send that to the Department of Treasury. With what source document? Whatever they're trying to utilize against your name to state. You get what I'm saying, you guys?
Gotcha.
Hey, if you guys get what I'm saying, but the good news,
Yes, I do.
I believe, is that after what I'm seeing with Trump and everybody, I think it's all been done for us, so we don't have to be, we don't have to be that sovereign looking for the answer. If you guys are all sovereign trader, not man.
I learned something new in the last 2 days.
Okay.
I send everybody public who on the green card. I think it's a 3811.
Yeah.
I sent it certified and registered. I wasn't getting a response. So I was trying to do it on the private side with the red thumbprint.
All right.
And I found out that the PS form 2865 is now canceled. The L11.
Oh no. SubhanAllah.
Yes.
He don't feel good. Y'all getting gifts, but not me.
They don't say.
You said you from Benjamin, right? You said you from Benjamin. No. What the Bible is showing me that most Israelites are not even going to be the most in the kingdom because they still can't have forgiveness in their hearts.
I feel like yes. Let me see.
Oh, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're acting as a general postmaster when you put stamps on documents, are you not?
Right, absolutely.
Correct. Well, guess what? We don't care about that. We already have a trustee and fiduciary. It's called the Department of Treasury. See, watch this. The general postmaster will never, ever give you a stimulus check. You're not going to get one from him.
He's the one that issues the black card, though.
Hey, well, you can do a PF 3806 form, right? You know what that is? Anyway.
That's a rural delivery.
Well, you report. That's how you report that taxes, and you have trustees and stuff in there. But that's not how the system, the new system they have, brother, is not how it works. So all my gurus out there, it's got to go through you got to get a $21 money order, you get a $1 silver surety bond, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? You're the only ones who can write anything. It's not the general postmaster. You're the living.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So what they did is they canceled the bank card, the 2865. You can't get them from the clerk's office.
Yeah, you probably could do that. That's true, but you're not zeroing out the counting is what I'm saying. Okay, check it out. Watch this. Hey, I can go disqualify a debt easily. I got $100 million in credit card. Disqualify it. Now, did I get the return for the $100 million? Nope.
No.
Why not? Because I didn't ask for the return. Okay, watch this. Check it out. You're in Walmart, right? And they have what's called merchandise for sale, which is a bicycle. You go up into the register, which could be I don't know today's terminology. We don't got to be careful you're saying him or her. Anyway, so you go through him or her, and she registers that so-called merchandise in the form of a bicycle. And what do they? And after she does that financial transaction, what does she give you? She gave
receipt.
You a receipt. And what are we doing with all our receipts? Everybody who's got indictments sitting in jail right now has a receipt. What are they doing with it? They're holding it. Why they not report the taxes on it so they can zero out the accounts? If a judge gives you 40, 50 years to life, he creates an indictment, right? It's a writ. A writ is a complaint, and it goes under entitlement orders. Therefore, okay, you've been adjudicated over, right? But he gives you it. Hey, how many people who ever get a life sentence get to see the actual contract? Zero. See, that's what I discovered. Give me the actual contract. Why? Bring forth the charging instrument. Boom. That's how they beat all my stuff. Once I got a hold of that, see, you're not getting the original contract. Look, you're going into jail and whatever. You're not getting that. Like those people there, I'm talking about people. I care about these people. So remember, you have full faith and credit backed by the United States. And why are you sitting there for 67 years? That's a third-party debt collector called a county of or a state of. All you had to do was give me the original charging instrument. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we're going to find you guilty. You're a terrible human being. We're going to give you 17 life sentences. Oh, okay. Good. Can I get the charging instrument? Well, no, we got the Paper Reduction Act. We're not going to give it to you. Just sign a kiosk if you would. Why? Why do they want you to sign the kiosk? You don't get the original issue, right? So you don't know. You're all scrambled. Your mind's all messed up. You just got 17-year life sentences. Why you not asking for it? Can I see those 17 life sentences if you don't mind real quick? Now what do you take though? You bundle those source documents. Ready? Watch it. Speeding tickets, marriage license, driver license, whatever. Why you not bundle up and send them in? Because all that obligations belong to the United States. So everybody's sitting in these holding companies called prisons and or, jail. What are they doing? They're holding it. They're holding the liable obligation to perform. And they never had the obligation to perform it because those entities never had the ability to use it. You guys get what I'm saying to you? This is life-changing stuff that I'm giving. Okay, so everybody's sitting around thinking like, a tax bill or DWI, whatever. Oh yeah, they take him. Oh, we're going through a divorce. Oh, who has the permission to bring your name into a divorce? What? Who? Yeah, me and my wife are going to get a divorce. Oh, okay, great. And what entity has the ability to bring your name on a divorce decree? Oh, well, who has permission to use your name? Ready? No one. No one. Hey, gonna get a DWI. Who has permission to use it? No one. Who's got permission to stick you in jail? Hey, man, my brother, we went at it. Unfortunately, I stabbed him. Unfortunately, he passed away. Oh, great. What court? Oh, I'm going to go. That court got permission to use your name with those charges? Nope. Hey, does a state district attorney who's got permission to use your name? Hey, tell me which one, because I cannot wait to hear it. There is none. So, look at it. Fraudulent, I don't care. Legal mail matter. You guys get what I'm talking about. You're going to go, hey, God, they're going to give me 17 years to life. Okay, great. Who's giving you 17 years to life? Well, it looks like this. Okay, good. They must have permission, delegation of authority, notice of fiduciary responsibility. Can we look at the bona fide contract, CFR 52-212.5? Can we take a peek at it real quick? Just in case you might have contracted with somebody mistakenly, can we take a peek at it? There is none. There's nothing to take a peek at. You guys are all being taxed. Your DWIs, cars, insurances, property tax, everything. And there ain't one contract that exists.
Okay, let me ask you this.
And is it legal on the private and the public side?
Green card or pink card?
I'm sorry, hang on a second.
So you said send it in. Do you send it in on a green card or a pink card?
No, you don't do that. That's all. You're talking mail matter stuff, brother. I love you, but that's how you do it.
Well, you said send it in. How do I send it in?
Okay, so
to the U.S. Treasury.
Right, but see the backside
Kansas
of that.
City.
Kansas City, here I come. Now look, check it out. So the backside of that card that is empty accounting. You never, you've been pre-funding the public side. You've been giving it away, and they're creating all these different securities on your public side of that Social Security card. You know you have, because every time they charge you, put you in jail, it's nothing to do with the back side of it. It's always the front side of it. Because why? It's abandoning securities. So you asking me how to, well, you got to pre-fund the exemption. There's debits and there's credits, but on the back is the prayer for relief called exemption. That's called grace, and through grace they got to give you the prayer. What they're doing is using your prayer for relief. acting as if they are the ones that have the power of attorney over your named estate. And you just happen to be that little surety for them, and they get to utilize your accounts. Well, report the accounting is what I'm saying, guys. For the love of sweet
Do I report
Jesus.
it to the computer? I'm trying to figure it out. Or do I do it to the mail system?
Hang on. I'm sorry. Say it again. I realize that's a lot of information. So no,
Do I report it online, or do I report it to the mail system?
Oh no, you're gonna bundle those source documents up, and you're gonna send it to mail it. You don't have to be certified or registered. You know, maybe you might want to do it that way. That we have proof of it, and then you send it to the Department of the Treasury. Remember, the Department of Treasury de jure and the de facto will be the IRS, which is what? A collection agency. But that's switched now. Now the IRS is not the Internal Revenue Service. Now it's external revenue. Right. So this is a brand new thing we're involved in because of people like us. They knew that's why they had to hire so many different people to operate the External Revenue Service, which used to be the IRS. Look, I'm just telling you, because of people like you guys listening, learning, and trying, you didn't get it. You didn't get it all right. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying. But all right, go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. Somebody want to help me out? Is that you?
That's me. It's Animal.
There you go. Let him roll for sweet Jesus.
Yeah, you be going so fast they can't pick it up, Elvis.
I know.
Okay, basically he just saying there's two sides on every account. If you pay attention to your Social Security card, you've been giving out the front side of it, that number. But on the back side of it, you got to do a surety bond, a silver surety bond.
Yeah.
When you purchase 21 coins of silver, create a surety bond with an affidavit. The affidavit is going to have 3 witnesses, the notary and 2 other people, proving that you actually in possession of it, and also they counted it and seen you leave with it. You send that in with all your bills, send it in with all the documents from court to whatever you open, to any account that you open, and you ask with a cover letter telling them to actually, help you offset the balance. Report the taxes and offset the account. There's 2 sides to every account. You got to close them out. Everything we're dealing with the public side.
So, Animal, how did the surety bond work out for you?
I sent it in. I didn't get results yet, but I did get the green card back. So that's why I don't speak on, the results of it, but I know what he's saying to do.
Yeah, I know. We was working on the silver surety bond affidavit, so that's why I was asking.
I sent it out. I did send it out. I didn't get results yet, but once I get results, then I can validate, if it's true or false. But I actually did what he said.
Yeah, well, I'm proud of you.
So you gotta send it out to the U.S. Treasury, the IRS, and the state of your Attorney General, correct?
No. I only sent it to the IRS in Kansas Department. Not the IRS, I'm sorry, the Treasury. Okay. Department of Treasury in Kansas.
Okay.
What's going on is a lot of this stuff that's happening in D.C., it doesn't exist anymore.
Yep.
So a lot of this stuff has been moved. It's moved into different places.
Hey, Animal, I got a quick question. So, with the bond, you just send the copy of it and you keep the silver, right?
Yeah, you take a picture of the silver and you take a picture of the silver with the bond. You create a bond, and that's an affidavit. The affidavit is going to have, witnesses, 3 people saying that they seen you in possession with it, they counted it, and they actually seen you leave with it.
All right.
Because you want to show, all you're just telling them that you're in possession of real money. The only money is silver and gold. If you look up Article 1, Section 10, the only money is basic coin, silver and gold. No state can coin that. That's why we don't have states that did it. But these people that tricked us, which is the Federal Reserve, and made us believe that was the money that we supposed to use on this land.
Right. And so we gonna use the red number on the back side?
Nope. You're going to create the surety bond.
I heard that part, but you said to attach it with the SSN.
No. Basically, you're gonna when you create a bond, if you create a surety bond, basically you can Google it. Man, y'all can Google that, right? Just Google silver surety bond, and just modify what you see. Modify it.
Gotcha.
That's the best thing to do. So you basically looking up a bit of exchange, how you creating that, and what you're using it for. It's like right now. If you did a mortgage before or a lease, those are basically IOUs. Those are bill of exchanges. They creating the money from off of them.
And what did you go with? Did you go with the Liberties?
Nah, when I went with so I already have so many coins already.
Right.
The ones I used for me was the Buffalo. I got the Buffalo Indian coins.
Gotcha. Okay.
But a lot of people speak on going back to the Morgans before 1933 and all that. So
yeah, I gotta go.
I didn't do that. I'm letting you know now. I didn't do it. I do hear a lot of people speak on those Morgans, but I have so many coins and I never really purchased way back that far. But I'd say it's still silver. It's pure 999 silver. So I just went with it.
Okay, yeah, I got the Morgans because they said that something about silver is silver, but when it's been in circulation, I guess it's better or something. I don't know. That's what I heard. So I just grabbed a bunch of Morgans.
Yeah.
Hey, look at. It doesn't even matter. Like, not to get too deep into it, guys, but yeah, as long as you're in possession of elements, right? There's silver, copper, and gold, but. Silver is, if you look up why silver is important, because silver passes titles, right? And that's why you look at all the attorneys buying houses for $1 silver certificates, because it passes title, but they don't know the enforcement of it. That's how I started getting like, what the heck's going on? They're using $1. So I did it. I got all of it, but he's absolutely right. What he's talking about. It's kind of really simple. I know it sounds really complicated, but if you are in possession of lawful consideration, therefore you what? You're right, and you're on the other side, the living side of the titles. That's how you are. You're not a decedent. You're not a person. A person is the incorporated. Natural person is the living. You guys just got into the living side. I know it sounds crazy, but it probably sounds really complicated. I'm glad that he's on here. Cool. Keep going, bro. Keep going. Because you're expressing it a little bit different than me, and I like it. So go ahead.
The main thing is, if y'all go and look at the deeds on your properties, right, they only sold the house for $1, $10. They don't really sell the house for much because they use a lawful consideration to do it. We're using Federal Reserve notes, which is IOUs. You cannot really you can't purchase nothing with it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what's used on the public side. But on the private side, they have to balance the books as debit and credit. So these are debits, and we got to get the credits clear.
I got to look at it.
It's a lot of teaching of all these different ways, and I don't say none of it wrong, but his way right now speaks, easier for a lot of people who don't know how to deal with 1099s. You don't know how to deal with the IRS and all that. So I tell people all the time, for him, his process is more valid and easier. But I actually did it, but I'm waiting on the results.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got it's what I made a template. You know what I'm saying? I just needed to know about the coins, because I ain't trying to send my change. So
nah, you don't send, because they ain't gonna send it back. Do not send it. Do not send your coins. Take a picture of it and get the affidavit. With 3 people: Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, the 3 witnesses.
Right.
Deuteronomy out of the mouth of 2 or 3 of the living witnesses. Come on, people. Right, and check it out. Hey, cool. I've just actually developed a brand new group. So with people that are like-minded like us, probably about 3.5 hours ago, with the chairman of the parliamentary and the board, I'm going to put together this. I'm going to send it to you. You send it to people that are like-minded, yes. And you guys are going to see what we're talking about. You know what I mean? And I get it. And listen, because you guys got so much misinformation out there from different people. You know what I mean? It's very difficult to. But I tell you what, though, hey, cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. I get email after email after email. You got my son out. You got my father out. Hey, I got my kid back, because everything is a financial transaction. When you get that, for the love of sweet Jesus, okay?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be doing this forever. I'm older. I'm 58. You guys are much younger than me, so it's up to you now. You know, I'm gonna give you what I wish somebody would have gave me 30 years ago. I've had to fight so hard. Highways being shut down. The crap.
You gotta remember. It's all a spiritual walk. It ain't for everybody. And it's a spiritual walk.
I get that, but you know what I mean?
So it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for certain people to pick it up until that spirit wakes up.
Right. It is. Look, we're gonna give you. Hey, you're gonna get the right information for the first time in your life. And by the way, where do you get all this information from? It's the Library of Congress. Trust me. Now, did I go to the Library of Congress? No, I got lucky because I was dealing with a guy who sat in the Library of Congress. I don't know where Cool got all his information, but he was obviously being divinely downloaded into, and that's how we got to listen to each other. Hey, I think you might be right, LaBelle.
I sat down. I shut my whole life down.
All those Akashic records.
I shut my whole life down, so it was different for me. I shut my whole life down. I shut my businesses down. And
me too. That's exactly what happened to me. I had health clubs. I had construction companies. I had everything. I was playing on stage with professional musicians. I want to mention those. But once I moved through, I was like, oh, I had to stop, and I wanted to find out what the secret was. Like, how do you get somebody falsely incarcerated in these holding detention centers called escrow called the county and states of? Right? Then I started thinking about that. I'm like, wait a minute. No matter how much money we make here on Earth, we got nothing to give back because they're going to steal it from you. Right? Your father sees the states. They're going to take everything that you ever did in your life unless you get it right. Guess what? If you get it right, it always will be with you and or your living successors and heir. Trust me. For the rest of your life, and hopefully you set them up in trust law where, guess what? The government, just like the Rothschild, Rockefellers, all those people, guess what? They don't pay shit. Yeah. The government has to mow their lawn outside with their castles that are abandoned. Boom. Get it?
Hey, Elvis, Purple trying to get back on.
I'm sorry.
Purple Carter trying to get back on the panel. I think she quit herself out.
Oh, she clicked. No, did she click herself out? This is ridiculous. Every time
I think by accident.
Yeah.
No, she didn't do it by accident. What they do is they say, hey, man, I didn't even mean to get out. Hang on a second. It's right.
But yeah, man, it's all banking.
Let me ask you something. Where do I get a silver coin? I don't even know where to get that.
I told you can do MPEX. It's one of the companies I use is MPEX. APMEX.com.
I hear you, Purple. I hear you.
Do I have to buy a silver coin, or I can just get somebody that go one with a silver coin?
You have to buy it. You have to be in possession. See, the system says the system basically call you a minor, and the reason you're a minor because you don't know how to handle your affairs. So that means if you don't have lawful consideration. If you don't know what to do, you're a minor. We don't care what age you are.
Hey, think about this, Cool. If you're not in possession of land, therefore you're not that of living. If you're not in possession, okay, watch this, Cool. You're not in possession of lawful consideration, then you're just that deceit and the surety. They can keep on taxing you and taking everything from you. That's deeper. I didn't want to go there, but I'm just letting you know that is very true, guys. Okay, but when they recognize, and they don't understand all that bullshit. When they recognize, guess what? They have to rise up to understand you are the one. You are the great I am. What's that mean? You are underneath the sovereignty of your God, not theirs here on land. Get it? That's it. Every judge has a black robe. Every judge has a black robe he wants to be the father of. Now, does he not? Every tax court you go in, they want to be the father of. Every CPS court case, anywhere They all want to be the mother and or the father of. Wait a minute. You're the one. You were the one when you were born. They had to steal your equities from you, right? And it's, I know it gets deeper than that, but I'm just saying, if you realize that everything was, that your entire life when you were born here on this particular earth is the fact that you had the ability to do anything you want to, but they kind of convince you got to get a driver's license, get a marriage certificate, and that's all changing. I'm telling you guys. Hey, cool. I'm gonna send you a document that Donald Trump and the organization they sent to me, and I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, I know they should be changing this even before the Supreme Court has changed a lot of things, but the lower court's not doing it. So this is the
No. What? There's a brand new order on the 27th of last month that Donald Trump.
No, I hear you. I'm just speaking in general for the people who listening.
Okay. Oh, right. So
that's why the war is going on, to make these lower courts do what they're supposed to do.
Right.
This thing is bigger than what the most people think.
Yeah, this is a spiritual thing. This is you guys don't even realize how really important it is that you stay strong and you do the right things. You know.
Any minute the system's going to flip, but it's still our job to understand the history of it. Because when they change it, you want to be involved though the changes, and even to teach the future generation to pay attention to these things and their rights.
Right. Yeah. And let me tell you something. The reason you guys are listening to me and him talk right now is because one thing only. Because you knew something was wrong or something was indifferent. You're trying to figure it out. No matter how much experience you got in this courts, you don't never been to court, whatever. The thing is, you felt something. There's frequencies, and guess what? It's a beautiful thing. Trust me. The world. Hey, watch this. Like, hey, I beat all the courts all the time. I get everybody out. Watch this. But I know something bigger has changed. Not just for me helping people, for you guys to help. And it's all going to happen. And you're going to be like, what? That's why you're seeing all the UFOs and all that stuff. There's not one court of competence. There's not. You tell anybody on this call right now. Tell me, is it a master chancery court? Tell me the court of competent jurisdiction that can bring you in there and charge your name to state. Ready?
No court.
Zero.
No one.
Zero. And if you believe there is, well, hey, I'll just I would probably show up tonight with a shiny badge if you want. Especially if you got a couple million in the bank, I'll definitely go. I'll take a flight and I'll go right. I'll beat on your door like, what would you like me to call myself?
That's it. Everybody just got to remember it's a financial transaction. So assets. They just want to access. They want to access the trust, the public trust. But it's up to you to let them do that by signing and consenting. Even going inside their court, you consent once you go inside. That's why they search you. It's the same thing going through TSA. They searching you, so you're actually their property. You're letting them know that you agree.
Yep. 1,000.
Nobody can ramper your rights unless you allow them.
Right. I mean, look at well, here. Now, check it out. It took me a little bit of mental thing. So if I want to use those flights, right, and they said they have a right to touch your body and go through your bags, well, you know what? They do, actually. I used to say, hey, look, you just violated a Fourth Amendment right. They didn't take no right because that's a private organization, just like a bar guild, anybody out, right? So, you know what I mean? But no, you guys are going to get your own private you'll see transportation. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Go look up Title 42, 241 and 242.
Separation of conspiracy of rights under colorable law. It's going to be. But look at. Watch this. The only way I get to that level where I got to worry about that is if I got a contract with them. See,
I'm only wanting to understand what it is.
Go ahead. Yeah.
They're acting as some kind of law.
Yeah, but let them finish though. You said, yeah. No, because you were saying the only way you got to worry about that is if you have a contract with them.
Right. Well, okay. So, but he's right. It's Title 18, Part 1, Chapter 13, subsection 241 and 242, which is going to be under colorable law violations, right? Therefore, the deprivation conspiracy of rights.
Well, guess what? All the people there, they don't have a contract with it. So you hoping that these people are official people where you could bring in that conspiracy, that Title 18, that means they're governed under it, is what I'm saying. But he's right, because if you're operating in a government official capacity, then guess what? He's right. That is conspiracy. That is deparation. And by the way, check it out. Hey, cool. Write this down. I don't know if you know this or not. Maybe you do. If you're gonna deprive me or conspire against me, it's $100 million in the SF-95 form. Why? Under restraints of trade. Now listen. I know. I can't help myself. It's $100 million under restraints of trade and monopolization of trade. Why? Title 15, 1 and 2. Look at Title 15, 1 and 2. And I want you to look this up on Title 15, 1 and 2. It's going to be restraints, trade, monopolization of trade under what? Conspiracy and stuff like you're talking about. It's restraints, trade, and see, once you go into trade, you stop leaving Titles 18 and stuff. You know, you're going into a whole different world. And by the way, he's right, because you can do a Title 241 with, restraints and, you can go into conspiracy and all that. But the thing is that there's no money in it. It's $10,000. And then you would do $10,000. And guess what? Hey, how about this shit? How about this? I want to use my name to state without having my express written in. You're going on Title 15. 1 and 2. Look it up.
I only brought that up for people who are learning to understand.
Okay.
For people to understand that.
I got you.
They're acting as they have authority.
Right. And they are conspiring, by the way, against you, right? How many people are conspiring, even under Title 18? Really? Oh, let's see. You got the clerk court, legislative, and you got the so-called wannabe judge. He's acting as administrative. He's probating the state. And you got the prosecutor. There's so many different parties that you could. Look, guess what, guys? It ain't gonna happen anymore. Once they know who you are, they're never bringing you in those buildings. I'm telling you, I'm witness to it. I try to sneak into them, just so you know, and I can't. No,
they didn't even serve. They won't serve me, and they don't have my name on the docket.
No, I'm just like, they won't let you sign in. Why would they not allow you to sign in?
Even the judge, when the judge do his little ruling or whatever, they don't even say serve. They don't even say.
Yeah, they won't let you sign in. Why would they not? What the hell we got going on here? Hey, no, hey, cool. Like they go, hey, you can't sign in. Oh, okay. Let me. They don't want you to sign in. Why? Proof of what?
They know you can tap them. They know what's going on.
Right, because that'd be proof of appearance, right? They say, hey, you got to appear. They got a bond, right? They do the appearance bond. They don't want you to sign in because if you signed in, then there's your proof that you appeared. That's usually
they gotta pay you.
You're right. That's usually when they create what? Warrants, a complaint. With a writ, which is a warrant, and then they create these securities like he's selling you right now. Yeah, they don't want you to appear if you know what you're doing.
I put a notice of fee schedule on that docket, and I tell them I'm on $75,000 an hour. They don't want me in.
No, easy. I got. Ready? Watch this. Hey, cool. I never talked to you about this, but I've got. Ready? Watch this. I got people that are professional. Okay. They're professional in saying how much your time is worth. They come in there and they go to court. It's worth $250 million. Every single question. Boom. Yeah, I do. That's why they won't let me in. I want to teach people that though too as well. And by the way, those are third-party debt collectors too, aren't they? She goes, hey, his time. You sign with them, right? Like Michael Jordan or if you or whoever, and somebody. Hey, look at. You know what happens if Nike. Signs Michael Jordan, and then boom, whatever incompetent court of, and they bring in Michael Jordan. Who shows up for Michael Jordan? Seriously, who shows up? A bunch of what? Guys in suits and these beautiful private jets, luxury jets, and like, hey, you're trying to use Michael Jordan? And by the way, thank you very much. Here's our agreements with him and her and Nike. We got a bona fide contract. Where's yours? Title 15, 1. Restraints of trade. 2 means monopolization of trade.
SF-95, which is an OMB form, says what? Go look it up. Office of Management Bureau. What happens? You cannot restrict somebody from trade if you're trying to bring them into a public commercial transaction, is what I'm trying to tell you. You guys get it. You're going to look at it, you're going to, holy, are you kidding me? No, I have a professional appraiser. She said the body is worth $45 million if I show up. She's a professional appraiser on you know, I don't want you guys to get too far out of where I'm at, but I want you to stay close where Cool is talking about me, because I don't want, but I want you guys to know every second, every minute of your energy is worth something. That's what he's saying when he said I got a security agreement and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But you can look at you can hire your own outside appraiser. Hey, I'm going to bring my body into that particular court. Oh, okay. What do you think it's worth? She goes, $45 million just to show up. Like, yeah, kind of sounds good. Are you going to be like, you're going to be that one that backs me up? Yep. By the way, licensed to understand that. Boom. Say what? Yeah. Professional appraiser. Oh, yeah. They drag you in the Harris District Court. Yeah, they did. Oh, how many days did you stay in the holding company? That's $45 million a day. Bang. That's called involuntary bankruptcy. You think they can handle that? I doubt it. You guys are the power, man. I'm telling you. If you guys get what I'm saying and stay with my people, okay, we're gonna change the world. Body and treat it assignments. You can't do it. Anyway, we'll hit him with losing. We lost Cool.
I'm here.
Okay.
Nice to there.
No, he's
just create a surety bond. Create the civil surety bond.
There you go.
With an affidavit.
No. So explain that to us. So why would you put a surety bond before you do anything walking outside tonight? Why? Nobody has a contract with you, number one. Two, if a judge wants to adjudicate foreclosure probate and then act as an entitlement orders over your name to state because it's just presumed soon, and what he's right, if you had your own surety bonds, you think you need to be like held in a escrow account indefinitely for 5 years before you even get to see a judge? Come on, people.
You can use that same bond and put on the record.
Right. Exactly.
So I wanted to double check something with there, and so once you get your silver security bond, do you send it to the U.S. Treasury and the IRS to 3 other people?
Only to the Treasury.
Yeah, just to the Treasury. Correct. I somehow overheard someone. I don't know if it was Elvis saying, or someone else saying that you sent it to the U.S. Treasury, State Attorney General, You're a state attorney general, so that way they all know. You're kind of giving them notice, pretty much, that you've got this bond created.
Well, it can be done. That can be done, but
that's not going to hurt you. That's not going to hurt you because what you're doing is giving notice, right? Right. Exactly. Think about it. Right. So what I used to do back in my days playing around with this shit, I would do international notice. Like that means not just the United States. Oh yeah, I would do it, and I can show you how to do like international notice for like next to nothing. They normally will cost you like between like $5,000 or almost $10,000 to do international notice. Right.
If I need to, I'll go there. But if I don't, I'm good.
But you're not right. And then I would follow. Back in my day, I would file it under international courts, and I would do master transfer courts, and I would do a common law jurisdiction court. I do give them all that notices too. But guess what? Then I learned later on, it's not necessary. You got to get a common law copyright or a trademark and all that shit. When you were born, you just gave international notice to the entire world. Get it? Hey. Listen. You think you need to do it?
Just want to make sure.
You think you need a Minnesota Rule of 220? Do you think you did it? I mean, some people believe they do need it. I don't know. I didn't do it. How did I beat the court up here in Texas? Ready? Forensic audit. And by the way, I didn't even do a forensic audit. Well, I actually did. I shouldn't really say that. I mean, I just got the CUSID number. I didn't go through the whole forensic. You know, you get a whole case. My buddy was a series, not 7, but a 10 liquidate. He was a broker. And then I got it, and then I went in and I told the court of, hey, I got me a QC number. Why? Everything is a financial transaction, no matter if you got trademarks, copyrights. I don't give a flying right. Like, you guys are so powerful, you have no idea. I'm just telling you. Because everything starts with you. You're working. I said, hey, I got me a QC number. What say you? How many years of probation? They gave me 4. I didn't even know they gave me 4, by the way, until I just broke it. Yeah. Hey, and you know why that all started? Because I got the what? I got a certified copy, the original what? Indictment. The indictment was the guilty plea. Guilty, not guilty, whatever. Right? Get a copy of that. See what happens. Now, I don't do any. You don't need to do that, hey, man, we got a indexing data breaching. No, you don't get that because you don't need it because once you get that original charging instrument from the original charging source, sucks to be them. Why? Because you're the lender, they're the borrower. If you guys get what I'm saying,
certified copy of your claim.
Oh, you think you're going to get an expungement on probation or your parole? Really? You don't need it. That's bullshit. Expungement is not complete satisfaction of that account. What is? Ready? I got me a QC number. Guess what? Sucks to you. Now you get what? It disappears, and now what happens? Well, you report the taxes. Okay, right. But watch this. On the public side, right? Watch this. You're gonna say, hey, guess what? I got me a little forensic audit on the account, and boop boop. And there's no reason for expungement. Expungement means we're going to dissolve the front side of the accounting, but the back side is wide open. It's like if you have a bank account tonight, and you, they closed my bank account down. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, it's only closed on the public side, right? The private side, they're still utilized. Get it? Anyway.
Hey, let me ask you, do you have to put this surety bond on bond paper?
What? I'm sorry, what?
Do you have to use bond papers to make the surety bond?
Yeah. So what I did is again, it's a picture, like he was saying. If you listen to Cool, he's saying it's just a picture. Yes, I do put it on bond paper. Why? Because in case somehow they ever come in and challenge me, all my stuff is on what? Security paper. Bond paper. I can give all that information to Cool, and he can go ahead and give that to you guys because you guys need this information. I'm telling you, you gotta have to have it.
Yeah, I'm in contact with Cool.
Okay, well, I'm just being honest because it's very important. You know what I mean? If we don't give out information,
I need to get it set up.
Right,
I need to get one set up. So. Cool.
Hey, you know the sad thing? It's a good thing and it's a sad thing. You know how people have been doing this for a long period of time, but none of the people, especially us, no one ever told you about it. They all kept it to themselves. You know why? Because they were so afraid they were going to change it on you, right? On them. So they got the houses, cars, and homes. They got people they just kept it to themselves. A lot of them are your friends, by the way.
Gatekeeper. Yeah, I saw someone talking about this the surety bond before.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you can look at a surety bond. More than likely, you might find me because everybody exploits me. But it's okay. I'm used to it. But, I mean, my girl were in Louisiana, and she always calls it this, watch, rinse, and repeat. And I'm like, what? Oh. So she did it. She did a bond, set herself up. Now, the Department of Treasury recognizes her, and she provided them what? Equity. Why? What's the important part? Now they get to perform for her. Now they were performing for her. she took through the the IMF, because you guys you're not dealing in income. You guys are dealing in a different part. You get what I'm saying? So you're going to use the IMF individual master file to. Okay, a lot of people say, "Well, SSN to SSN," but it's really not that. When you study what I'm giving you, you'll get it. There's 3 accounts, IMF, then the BMF, and then there's a non-master file. Nobody knows where the non-master file. All the gurus that are out there, ask them, hey, what's a non-master file real quick? They're going to go, anyway, let's go back to this law. And this, they don't even, so you got master. So when I did my LexisNexis report, right, numerate reports and all that crap, all my shit used to come back and that name was so lowercase. I was like, okay, what does that mean? It said no records were found. I took myself so far out of the system that they couldn't recognize me, which is good, I guess, if you don't want the gift. And then I brought myself back into the system, right? So, like, when they were trying to arrest me, they couldn't arrest me because there was nothing there to arrest. You know what I mean? It was I took myself out of the data breach and indexing of it too far, and I forgot to realize there was a gift for it. And then they're using the gift, and then I brought myself back in, right, from a master file into the non-master file, and that's how my journey started beginning. Back different side of the accounting. Right? So you got a non-master. Right? So you got a non-master. Went to a bank, allow them to go move forward against you. It's going to be, you're going to have positive accounting. Get it? Anyway, I'm getting a little tired. Okay. But I appreciate you guys.
It's okay.
I've been doing it.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys giving out the knowledge, man.
I've been doing it since 3:30 this morning, so you guys know. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Where was I? I was not there.
No. All different groups, everything. I do it. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ain't no ski when you're in this life.
Yeah. How you gonna go to bed? Right. I go to bed for a couple hours, and then I look at one of my messages. Oh, they're taking my kid. Well, what are you gonna do? You wake the hell up. And, go I mean,
seriously, just with all the knowledge, was this just what you're?
You are the front line, people. Listen to me. All those
3 hours.
They're all fake. But I didn't even get. It was like an hour and 45 minutes. Anyway, I love all you guys. I know for a fact you guys are gonna change the world. Okay?
Yeah, but you charge with the responsibility.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because everybody don't got the eyes to see and the ears to listen.
Right. Absolutely true.
Yeah.
I love you guys all because you guys give me the hope. Like when I listen to you guys talk, cool. When I get I scroll through on my TikTok and there's cool. I love it. And he inspires me a little bit. Because you got to be hell bent and determined on this stuff, folks. You gotta have. You know what I mean? To try to do something beautiful and benevolent in the world. You guys all know that you are, but you just didn't figure out why you were and stuff. You know what I mean? That's okay though. Hey, no one made more mistakes than me, I'll promise you. Trust me. Nobody's made more mistakes than me. And that is fact. And I'm like, oh, you dumb. I was a millionaire and they took everything from me. Because I thought I knew it. And so, that's okay.
But you were supposed to make those mistakes on purpose to learn something great.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was hoping that, by the way. I was begging.
Yeah.
I'm almost free. Hey God, maybe you're supposed to make this work because I'm supposed to lost. Yeah, no. That might be a little bit too much pain and suffering is what I'm saying. We don't need to do that, folks. All we need to do is listen to cool and people like me and you guys, and hey, are you saying all we had to do was talk? Get it?
Yeah. I got a bunch of people that I want to save from jail. They in there for little stuff.
Right.
You know what? I have a friend of mine. He's in disability, right? And they just been about 8 years, and they have not given him his money. They owe him like $100,000, and he said they don't want to give it to me. They asked for that, and now I was telling him, don't worry about it. I'm gonna help you with that. So I was thinking about filing this form with the Treasury.
Report the taxes.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna.
I know we want it to be harder, right? Oh, yeah, there's arbitration awards, billing errors, opting out. Oh, got this. Oh, yeah, they report it. Why are you not reporting the taxes?
Yeah, in this case, should I send him to the social and have him what they owe him? And
yes, of course they owe him. But if he's holding it, they don't owe it. Hey, they don't owe him shit. If the county says, hey, here's a property tax and you guys are holding it, they don't owe you shit. Report it. Now, guess what? They in trouble. You got to be made whole again. That's just great. Get it?
Let me ask you something, because I read somebody did it, and I want to see if you think what you think about it. Say right now,
is he in prison?
Say right now you have somebody in prison. Just say a cousin or family member or whatever.
Why is he in prison?
Would I be able to use the surety bond and pay his debt?
Yeah, you could actually be. You would have to become what's called he would have to create you as the proxy, and then you would come in that case right there now, because you're dealing in courts.
Prison.
Well, I know prison doesn't matter. Prison court, same thing.
Sorry.
So watch it. So he's in holding. That's what he is. He's in a holding. That's problem. Yeah, you could come in there as the private attorney general, in fact, over the proxy. He don't know what he's doing, so he becomes the proxy. I would have to get with you and ask you, get what I'm talking.
Yeah, because I've been looking up the hippest corpus and all that too. So I wanna see how he do it without.
Hey,
some of these guys gotta know what to do.
Well, right, and we have exactly. Let's not give people loaded guns when they can't shoot. You know what I mean?
Especially inside there, trying to get the information to them be hard.
Well, let's see. My buddies shut down prisons. They shut down sheriff departments. Like involuntary bankruptcy. What's involuntary bankruptcy? What does that mean? Like, creditor debtor relationship. What's the Article 9? I put a writ of I gotta be careful. I should probably not talk. We're gonna lose this.
Well, it means they can't make money off you anymore, man. You get temporary.
Yeah.
So bankruptcy, they can't.
Watch this.